Hello, streams. God, I'm cold, dudes. I'm cold, 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 cold. I'm super, super, super cold, boys. Super cold. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll, boys. Let's rock and roll. How's everybody doing today, guys? How's everybody doing today, man? Are people watching the PvP? Are people watching the PvP tournaments? Are the PvP tournaments lit? Oh my god, I just used lit. Hello, Elvatan, how are you, man? It's the weather. I don't know what's going on with the weather. Lexi Mouse, the cat is here! The cat is here, Mouse! He literally opened the door himself. He literally, the cat opened the door himself, man. This is... Ow, 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 stop scratching me, cat. No, kitten, please. Why are you so abusive? God, man. Abusive cats. Today I was planning to do a video, but I had a lot of stuff going on. And I decided to do a video tomorrow. Set up a video tomorrow, man. Get ready for tomorrow's. Get ready for the party tomorrow. So hello, Kitten. How are you? Hello, Chris Post. A good mate. Working on my man flu. Oh, man flu. Damn, dude. Dude, it's been the weather. I don't know what is up with the weather, but the weather has been this February, end of January, at least in Ireland, was so freaking cold, man. Like, it wasn't snowing, but it was just like with wind. It's definitely a minus with wind. It's been pretty terrible weather. Hello, Sonicon. How are you today, dude? How is the life of Renials? It's been like I don't like the cold, man. I'm not used to the cold. Ireland is usually pretty good. Ireland is usually pretty good in terms of giving good weather, man. I just can't wait until I honestly can't wait until summer. I honestly can't wait. Say hello to your kitten. I honestly can't wait until the summer because everything. I just don't want a cold. I don't want the cold, man. I don't want to heat the place, man. Money on the heating, man. I'm spending monies on the heating. No good. No good, man.
Let me show you what.
Let me just do this daily, and then I want to do some Resto Druid mythics and Mist Weaver mythics. We're gonna do. I think this is going to be like a. I think people wanted to do some high mythics later on. Some high mythics later on. Oh, for the Chatarinios. We can do Chatarinios after the stream, dude. I only read the message now, Sonicon. We can do it today or tomorrow, depending on how long you want to stay up today. Hello, Drakar. Do you have a video on how to set up Adibag's add-on? I actually do, man. I actually do. It's on my channel. I can't remember where it was. I used to have a command for it. I used to have a command for the add-on video. Like if you ever need the videos, it's usually on my main channel, and I have cat, please, and I have, dude, the cat is like legit, and I have a section for, where is it, for Warcraft add-ons in UI, and it's an older one. Where is it, dude? It must be an older one. Adibag's Exorcist Ray Tools. It gives you a basic setup. It gives you a basic setup. Ah, dude, the cat is literally wrecking me, boys. It's literally wrecking me. This cat is just... It's a bad cat, dude. I wonder, can I even link my videos on this? Like, the linking on the channel is real. Oh, you found it. Sorry, man. Sorry, dude. This cat. I need to start locking doors. I need to start locking doors. This cat is too much right now, man. Actually, I think people will be doing the high mythics very soon. I think like in 10 minutes we're gonna start doing. There were a couple of people from the guild who wanted to do some 18s, and they were like, "Mad plebs, are you available for 18s today?" And I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll log in later on.
Good day to you.
The cat is licking my finger, man. The cat is so weird. Jeez, dude. Wait. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Kitchen, come down here. Come down here, kitchen. kitchen is with Lexi Mouse. The kitchen is with Lexi Mouse now. It's Lexi Mouse's responsibility. It's Lexi Mouse's responsibility, the kitchen. I locked the kitchen with Lexi Mouse. She's playing Fortnite, man. She's playing Fortnite. Jeez, dude. Hello, Destroyer. How are you, buddy? What is a good haste percentage for Mistweaver and Mythic Plus? 0. There is no like a good percentage. Do you know what I mean? There is no good percentage. Haste is definitely better for Mistweaver and 5-mans than it is in raids. So it's not bad to have a little bit of haste. And if you're not... What is up with my thing, man? It's... Dude, every time there's a follow or something, my computer freezes a bit. Interesting. I have to try this out. I'll have to try it out and see if that's actually working. I'm telling you, man, maybe my RAM is not enough. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have got more RAM. I'm starting to think that maybe RAM, better RAM, dude. I think it's the animation on the follow or the thing is that wrecking something, dude.
And don't get killed.
It's like this little freeze.
Someone in this cave is mining Azeroth from the world's open wounds.
From the world's open wounds.
Harvest protocol failed.
%, is great for Mistweaver. 100% haste. Now, like, you'll notice that a lot of the people who do higher keys, like you see, stat values for 5-mans for Mistweaver is very fieldcrafty because there is no real resource, like legitimately, there is no real resource at the moment available for Mistweavers to say like, hey, these stats are the best, or like this amount stat is really good. Like, there legitimately isn't. Most people, the way that they determine what to use is like they check what other people are using for high keys. For really high keys, like my advice for if you're doing really high keys, and I'm talking about like 18s or maybe really excessive, like, you know, affixes which are really healing intensive, and you might see yourself running out of mana, is that maybe haste loses some of its value. So maybe you should try and stay away from haste. But like if you're not doing really high keys, if you don't have an option of running out of mana during a boss fight, like on high tyrannical keys, like in an 18 tyrannical temple or something key, like, you know, the third boss in temple, like that's legitimately on a high tyrannical key, you'll be required to pump out around 40k HPS on a really high key. You'll be required to pump out 40k HPS for about 2.5-3 minutes, maybe longer, depending on your DPS. And that can be really hard on your mana consumption if you don't have external, like, you can legitimately run out of mana. Like, that's the first case where you'll be like, oof, maybe I'm gonna run out of mana and everyone's gonna wipe. And haste is not really gonna play that much into your throughput, or at least it's not gonna be that big. So in those cases, crit mastery is a really good option. But if you're not doing those extremely high keys, haste can be very decent stat as well. Yep, my favorite WoW dude guy. I'm glad I found you online. I'm online all the time. Well, not all the time. Matt, that DK you have in your raids Frost spec, what realm he's on and guild name, please? Thinking of gearing one. The Frost DK is like, I mean, he's in the same guild as me, dude. Come on, Walker. He's the guilty dude. He's from my guild. He's from RavenQuest. Avergio. RavenQuest Avergio. Did it freeze? No, it seems to be fine for me. Check picture in Discord. Context. Waited half an hour for a tank. Invited. I'm saying pure this way. Should we put a key in? We waited 30 seconds without him moving. Then he spew. Wait, what did he just say? Let me see. What? My grandfather was... What the f... What the hell? What? You waited half an hour and you invited a Russian tank. My grandfather was killing your parents in war, idiot. The war is passing while your parents are alive. Russia will kill your children. And the guy leaves the party. When the key was started. What the hell? That's a meme, man. That's one hell of a meme right there. Holy crap. That's weird as hell. That's weird as hell. That's pretty weird. Can we do those 4 weeklies you promised me later on Horde? Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be playing Horde in Mod Destroyer. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing. I don't know if I'm gonna be gearing my Resto Druid for a while. You need to transfer to Alliance, to the best side. Destroy Alliance is the best side, man. I'm actually considering play. To be completely honest, I'm actually considering. I am considering to gear my Resto Shaman, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep my Resto Shaman in Horde. I don't know. I don't know, man. I would actually play my Resto Shaman. I would legitimately play my Resto Shaman really much. The fact is Heart of Azeroth catch-up is not fast enough. Heart of Azeroth is just... It's such a pain, man. Like, the reason I'm doing this is Heart of Azeroth. I can't wait until 8.2 comes out and they just remove that completely, man. I can't wait until it's gone. Like, legitimately. It's gonna be the best day when I don't have to do this on every character, or like 2 characters. Because my Resto Druid, I put a lot of effort into my Resto Druid leveling, and my Resto Druid is like 35 in Heart of Azeroth. I think my Resto Shaman is like 27 or something. Pretty embarrassing levels. It just sucks, man. It honestly sucks. By the way, you can click crystals twice if you click again right when the cast is about to... Yeah, I know about that one. I know about that little hack. That's it, dude. Banned. Banned, boys. Banned. I feel bad for warriors that have their best raid utility just given to everyone, just like Shaman. What do you mean? Warriors that have their best raid utility just given to everyone? Hello, Exilios, how are you, man? Which healer class pumps out more DPS in Mythic plus Mystery or Resto Druid? Probably Resto Druid. Resto Druid has an easier way of dealing damage as well. Resto Druid can, like, in really high... Oh, Jesus Christ. On really high healing scenarios. Resto Druid can just put Sunfire with 1 global cooldown. Jesus, 1 global cooldown, and that's like 2k damage done. Mystery War has to dedicate their time to DPS. They can't DPS and heal at the same time. They can with Renewing Mist, but Renewing Mist is not strong enough to keep the party alive. So it's an easier way for Resto Druid to pump out damage. 100%. That's without a doubt. Without a doubt. Is Blood Decay still the best tank for Mythic Plus? If Reaping was harder, I would say yes. But honestly, after doing Reaping multiple times, Reaping is not difficult enough to require special comps. Of course, to some extent, you want someone with a good CC. And by good CC, I mean Elemental Shaman Earth Elemental is really strong. Balanced Druid Treants are really strong. If you have at least one of those kind of things, CC is really strong, AoE grip is strong, but if you have at least one of those, you're probably going to be fine with Reaping. You don't have to stack classes with that kind of utility to... Because Reaping is really not hard. It's not hard enough to require these crazy comps. At the start, I thought Reaping was going to be a lot more difficult. And if Reaping was a lot more difficult, I feel Blood Decays would be like really strong, because Mass Grip would be really strong. But ever since doing quite a few Mythic Plus, Reaping is not big enough. They're removing the AP grinds in 8.2 at least. At least it seems like it. I can't get invited for Mythic Zeros. Let me see if that's gonna... No, that didn't froze anything. This didn't froze anything. Hello, Camseeker. My chat somehow failed, man. Maskus, I decided to play Holy Paladin. So I decided to give Holy Paladin a try, and been quite happy healing on her. It was either a Pali Priest or a Druid versus my Monk Shaman is 110, and I just don't want to level it again. Paladins are perfectly fine choice, dudes. Am I pugging keys? I've been told from the guild that the guild is gonna organize a group right now. I've been told that the guild Daruni is doing some work, man. It's M or Mart. It's Mart. Thank you for the prime, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support. Support Arenios, dude. I stack crit and burst in some keys to increase DPs as a Mistweaver to increase. I stack crit and burst in some keys to increase my damage, DPS. Yeah, like I mean, crit and burst is like the best for raids as well. Verse always gets overlooked. I'll be completely honest with you. Verse gets overlooked so much. Most people forget about the fact that versatility reduces damage that you take. But the way versatility works is that it increases your healing and damage, and reduces the damage you take. If you in sims, in a lot of healer sims, not healer sims, in healer spreadsheets, you have an option to value versatility by the damage it does, by the healing increase it does, and also the damage reduction. And all of a sudden versatility can become really strong. The fact that damage reduction is not that big in this tier, because in Mythic Plus, at least in Mythic raids is probably strong, but in Mythic Plus, there's very few abilities that are going to one-shot you. There's very few abilities that are going to one-shot. It's not like in Legion. In Legion, for some really high keys, it was mandatory to have a certain amount of versatility so you would not get one-shot. It was mandatory. So, like, I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to think about here, that versatility is either a strong or a decent stat for nearly every single healer out there. Reaping is something that you kind of control. True, the control is really... it's true, like, I mean, War Scrolls of Battle Shell, same as War Drums for Shaman. What's next scroll of Mass Invisibility? Why not? I mean, they have scrolls for Mage's Intellect as well. So it's Mage's Intellect that gets applied, Warrior Battle Shout that gets a scroll, Priest, Prayer of Fortitude, the Stamina buff that gets a scroll. The only people that don't have scrolls for the raid utility is Monks for the 5% physical damage and Demon Hunters for their 5% magical damage. You cannot get scrolls. And therefore, for every mythic raid, every single mythic raid, you will see a Havoc Demon Hunter or a Monk to give that utility. Everyone else can be like, we can buy a scroll for it. It's kind of weird, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of weird that they said, hey, Monks you can't buy scrolls for, Demon Hunters you can't buy scrolls for, and everyone else you can get a scroll. And to be honest, I kind of I was kind of weirded out. Why doesn't Resto Druids or Druids get the, what is it called? Mark of the Wild? Why did they bring that back? Does your brother play WoW every day like you? It's so fun watching you play together. He used to. He doesn't play as much anymore. Unfortunately, he doesn't play anymore. Maybe sometimes I see him online. Not as much as anymore though. Oh, Fart Gaming, how are you, man? They are plebs. Hey, Mad, been a while. Loving the new setup in the room. Yeah, everything's changed, dude. Everything's changed, dude. So Garrick, with my Paladin, I'm still trying to figure out when to cast my cooldowns to maximize them, as such as Aura Mastery. That comes with time and knowledge of the fight. That honestly comes... The fact that they're all on global cooldown makes it even more annoying, to be completely honest. I feel Holy Paladins suffered from the global cooldown changes the most out of everybody. The most out of everybody. Like, most of their cooldowns got placed on the global cooldown, and it's like... ugh. It's like, why? Why do you do this, man? Why do they do that? To some extent, I don't understand some of the logic. Green Monster is the best monster. I actually didn't like Green Monster, and then I had to buy it because they had a special deal on it, so you kind of have to buy it, like, you know, you have no option there. And I bought it and I tried it out a couple of times, and honestly, it was pretty awesome. Honestly, I kind of like it now. Hello, Petals! Wait, I'm gonna restart my chat software because my chat software crashed. There's something... I've been considering, I've been thinking about... Like my Twitch doesn't have an option to reduce the quality. Oops, something went wrong. There's been a lot of problems with my Twitch because I'm not partnered. There's been a lot of problems with my Twitch and software that I use when I stream on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of issues, and I've been considering for a long time now, for the last week or something. Well, I've been considering for a long time, but for the last week especially, I've been thinking about trying to go for the Twitch partnership and focus on one streaming platform. I've been really thinking about that. I've been really thinking about it just because of how messy it has become. It has become really, really messy for me to do it. Like, real messy, man. Waiting for my reward? What's happening, dude? Sonicon, I'll give you any reward, dude. Sonicon deserves any rewards. All and any rewards. Oh wait, the guy needs to let me know when they're gonna do the things, because I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing keys, man. We're gonna be doing some high keys, man. I think 10 minutes. I think it's gonna be 10 minutes. The guild group is getting set up. Oh wait, did you claim the reward? How do I see the rewards? Why do I need 15,000 to get your phone number right when I can just meme you this question instead? Do you have enough for the phone number? There are a couple of people who have the phone number. Dean actually texts me memes every day on WhatsApp. Like, Dean actually texts me memes every day, boys. What was that? What was that sound? What was that sound, guys? I don't know what that was. That must have been something else. I don't know what that was. I'm good, thanks, bro. I've been killing it on my Sin Rogue before 30k overall DPS. Jesus, man, 30k? Fudge me, man. I've seen you absolutely killing it on your monk again as usual. That's great watching your raid. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Hopefully we're gonna get Mega Torque down this Sunday. 30k overall. That's actually insane. I think most of the people that I raid with or play with in Mythic Plus do around 25k and up, or 20k and up, depending on affixes. And I consider 25k or I consider 20 to 25k DPS overall in the dungeon to be extremely high. I've seen couple of people breaking the 30k DPS overall dungeon, which in my opinion is actually insane. It's actually really insane to get those numbers. 30k overall DPS. Your rogue must be really optimized to do that. A DPS class have to be really optimized to do that kind of thing. Also affixes really affect that, of course, man. I'm not a pleb. I know how it works. Dudes, you know what? Dean is memeing. Why is Alliance strong? I don't know. I don't think Alliance is strong. It's easier to get those achievements. Hello, Bordo. How are you, man? Main ones I've seen over 30k overall is from Outlaw Logs stealing Reaping DPS. Actually, you're completely right. The person that I saw who was doing 30k DPS was an Outlaw Rogue. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The person that I saw doing 30k DPS was Outlaw Rogues. Dude, this is so memesters, man. You know what's so memesters? I have a BOE 420 item level crit verse 400k gold. 400k gold, man. This guy is selling it for 388. I cannot sell it for 400k, man. I can't sell it, man. I can't sell it for 400k. People keep undercutting me. People keep undercutting me badly, man. Main ones I've seen over the it's from Echoing Blades and Reaping kind of cheese, to be honest, but it works very well. Outlaw Rogue equals Reaping non-affix. I mean, Sin is the same. I'm a 2 EB fan of knives alone. Will do 60 to 150k on Reaping. That's such a memes, dude. That's such a memes, man. Such a meme DPS. Padding, dudes. I think a Havoc Demon Hunter can do the same stuff as well. I think Havoc can do really crazy DPS. But I mean Havoc DPS just can smash his head against the keyboard and just do it. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong, man? Smash, smash. GG, GG. Your thoughts on what's happening in WCG? What's WCG? World? Is that the arena tournament? You have to keep in mind if it's arena tournament. I don't do much PvP, guys, or watch PvP. I don't do or watch PvP. This is a guy who mains Mistweaver. I'm not afraid to say that Mistweaver is easy. I've been saying a lot lately that Mistweaver lacks complexity. I've been saying that to fix a Mistweaver, honestly, I've been saying to fix a Mistweaver they need to buff Rising Mist. Honestly, to make Mistweaver more interesting, they need to buff Rising Mist so it becomes a thing. Honest to God, I feel that that's what they need to do, and fast. Because I feel like I'm definitely feeling the burnout on Mistweaver. I can tell you that, because I feel there's very little to optimize at this point. Like, I'm definitely finding my druid more fun, but the game doesn't let me to play my druid, because if I don't have at least 38 Heart of Azeroth, I'm not, like, I'm really behind on my alts. I'm really behind. I can't make my alt my main or stuff like that. Like, literally in this patch, I just can't swap mains because of how much effort it's required to put into Heart of Azeroth. In 8.2, it's a high possibility. But right now, during progression, I just can't do it. If my Resto Druid was 38 or 39 on the Heart of Azeroth, yeah, I probably would do it, man. I probably would play my Resto Druid. But right now, I'm stuck in this in a game-related, like, a hole. I can't do it because we're progressing on Megatorque. We're gonna be progressing on last 3 bosses. Unless I start grinding my druid day in day out on AP every day and stuff like that, and even then it's gonna be probably too late. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the wildcard gaming thing. Yeah, I read it yesterday. Such a memes, dude. Such a memes, man. It was pretty memey, man. Mistweaver had to keep mana up. To some extent, that's some of the complexity. Yeah, mana is an issue for Mistweaver. I won't lie to you. Mana is a bit of a thing, but a lot of people. Mana is such an interesting concept. It requires mana requires some experience. Mana requires experience of the fight. Mana requires experience of the class. This is why I say it. Wait, what? 37 gold. 37 gold for this shit. Mother. Mana requires experience from the class because this is the way I see mana. This is the way I see mana, and I think a lot of people see mana in a similar way. During certain fights, let's say you're 50% mana, the boss is 50% mana. During certain fights, and then there's tons of damage comes out. People step into shit. People are about to die. And let's say you're a Resto Druid or a Mistweaver, and then you start spamming like regrowths. They are inefficient if you don't have abundance. Let's say you start spamming regrowths to keep them alive, because hots are not going to be enough to keep them alive because everyone's taking so much damage, everyone's stepping into shit. And you're a Mistweaver, you have to use Vivifies, you can't be using your AoE abilities because you need to save specific people. During heavy AoE and you see like 3 or 4 people who are about to die, it might be better, or at least 2 people or something like about to die. Don't be casting Essence Font to increase your HPS. Try and actually save people's life. If you know that person is about to die, you'll be casting Vivify. It might not be crazy efficient, but you're gonna save that person's life. You're gonna save battle res. So if you start doing that and you're pumping your heals and stuff like that, and you notice that, damn, I'm nearly out of mana, but I did my best to keep the raid alive. I did my best to keep that raid alive. And then you're like, boss is 40% and you're like 10% mana. You're like 10% mana and you're like, man, there's no way I could have saved my mana because people would have died. Whose fault is that? Is that the class fault for being mana inefficient? Or is that the DPS fault for taking too much damage? There is a thin line between, hey, I can't save mana for this period of time because people are gonna die, and another opposite line of that, I'm gonna use my most efficient heals. No one's gonna die. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna try my best to conserve mana and play safe. There's a thin line between those, and sometimes you need to decide: is it worth to be casting the most inefficient heals? Sometimes you need to be like, as a Resto Druid, particularly, man. As a Resto Druid, this fits in so well, because you have your hots available, and you're like, because you have your hots available, and if you don't run abundance, your growth is really inefficient outside of clear casting procs. So you're like, do I cast Regrow to save this person alive who has rejuvenation, or do I let my rejuvenation and other healers get to them? And if you trust your healers, you probably should let them get to it, because you're not a good spot healer. Resto Druid is not a good spot healer if you don't have abundance. So if you're playing with a pleb players or pleb guilds and whatever, and everyone's taking shitloads of damage, you're probably gonna run out of mana. And it's most likely not your fault, because everyone's just taking too much damage. That's why there is a line between a class being inefficient and raid being inefficient. And a lot of the times the people that ask me, hey, I'm having trouble with mana, it's not the class that's being very inefficient, it's the raid that's taking too much damage, too much unavoidable damage, and they expect you to play through it. Now, talking about all this and stuff like that, I do have to mention that Mistweavers are quite prone to mana inefficiencies, because the Mistweaver filler ability, which is Vivify, you only have one. Well, Soothing Mist is your filler ability, but a lot of people won't be using Soothing Mist because you need some more healing. The second filler ability after Soothing Mist, after you cast your AoE ability, is Vivify. That's the only thing you have after Soothing Mist. And Soothing Mist, like, you know, it's great if someone's taking some small damage, but if you need some real healing, you're gonna be using Vivify. And Vivify is by itself quite an expensive ability. So I see it all the time where people will be like casting Vivify without ever thinking about how expensive it is. Because if you come from like other classes, like, I don't know, like Discipline Priest doesn't feel that bad with Shadow Man. I think Holy Priest doesn't feel that bad with heal or flash heal. Like a lot of other classes, their filler abilities they don't feel that bad in terms of mana consumption. So you can be spamming.
Glad to have time today to catch your stream. Less than 3.
Charlie, thank you, buddy. 10 months, man. Let's do it. We're doing Mythic Plus, man. We're doing Mythic Plus. What was I talking about? I can't remember, man. What was I talking about, dude? Oh yeah, the filler abilities. So because for other classes, filler abilities don't feel that bad, it can be really weird coming to a Mistweaver and all of a sudden you're casting Vivifies and you're running out of mana. You need to be very, very conservative with Vivify usage. And I feel Blizzard did this on purpose. I feel Blizzard made Vivify so expensive, or their filler ability is pretty expensive, because their healing output, their burst healing output is so strong. So they want you to be aware of the fact that, hey, you have a lot of healing, but you need to be aware of the mana. I feel that's what they were aiming for. I honestly feel that's what they were trying to achieve. Come tank my shrine. Oh, Nick, how are you, man? I have this question. Let's say, you know, the gorilla boss will do tantrum in 15 seconds. What do you do to burst heal the damage coming up? I think you want to place a couple of shields down. I think if you have specific Discipline Priest trades, the one with the Shadow Man one, where Shadow Wall Pain deals damage and your Shadow Man healing is increased, and it increases the atonement on the person by 2 seconds. So if there's like 10 or 15 seconds left before the damage, you either want to apply shields or use Shadow Man on people who, you know, are a bit low, to heal them and apply shield on them, which is gonna last a little bit longer. Then you want a double radiance into, what was that ability called? Double radiance into schism, radiance, and if you get a proc from penance, into penance. I can't remember whether penance is worth using defensively anymore, because penance was kind of like a wet noodle kind of heal. Like, you would only use penance offensively. When you get the proc. I can't remember if that changed. Don't quote me on this. I can't remember that. I haven't read up on Discipline Priest for a little while. But penance was pretty bad in terms of using it. A pretty bad spell, actually. For the whole of BfA. It might have buffed through some of the traits. Oh yeah, evangelism as well to do that, to do things. I think a lot of it is mismatching, enveloping mist, and not getting the cleave healing. 5 mans get hectic and mist drops off now, so you're spamming expensive single target healing. And enveloping mist is definitely expensive as well. There's so many expensive heals for BfA for. Oh god, this is gonna be hectic, man. Penance is still only worth casting on procs. That's so sad in my opinion. That's so sad. I feel Penance needs to be changed, man. I don't know if that's a weird playstyle. Because in Legion it was like, you get Penance, you go. You get Penance, you go, man. You wait for that Penance cooldown. In BfA it's like, you have Penance off cooldown, whatever. Like, I don't know, man. It's not so great. It's weird playing. Why have a cooldown on an ability that you don't want to use anyways? Do you know what I mean? It's weird. I don't understand their mentality towards Discipline Priest Penance. What's the highest key you done this season? I wasn't pushing too much. I think it was 16 freehold. But I think we're doing high keys now. I think we're doing 17s, 18s now. Raiding has been taking up a lot of my everything. We've been raiding 5 days for the last 5 days a week for the last 2 weeks. It's been pretty insane, man.
You are too late outside.
If let's say you're stacking up to 19 other raid members and you use your first radiance, if you use your second one, will it apply atonements to the same targets as the other? Like, you want to use radiance on the people who don't have atonements already. I can't remember how the radiance smart heal works. I can't remember how but you want to cast radiance on the people who don't have radiance. I can't remember if he actually overrides it. I'm honestly not sure about it. I'm honestly not sure. Like I said, I haven't checked up my Discipline Priest for quite a while. The fact that Discipline Priest used to have an issues with mastery, there was a big bug with mastery that if you used to have traits like synergetic growth or trinkets that give you mastery, it wouldn't increase, it wouldn't work. The trinket procs that give you mastery won't actually work with your mastery. Won't actually increase the atonement healing and stuff like that. Won't actually work, but they fixed that. So there might be some trinkets that might be good now for discipline as well. Give Vat Lich King Legion penance. I agree. Like, honestly, I don't know the fine details of Discipline Priests. Is that trinket good? I have a 390 version, but I don't use it. Which trinket? There might be people here. There might be people here who play Discipline Priest more and help out with the overriding of the penances, dude. Overriding of the radiances. What level key is this? What key is this? It's 4. It's 14. 14 plebby stream. Why are we even doing a 14, man? What the fudge, man? I don't see the link to the trinket, Nick. The one that I have right now, oh, this one is, I consider this to be extremely strong in raids and 5-mans. I think this is in 5-mans it's layer hands. This trinket is layer hands on 2 minutes cooldown. In 5-mans, if someone, and if you're silenced, if you're stunned, it still works. In 5-mans, this is insane. In raids, it actually can be a tank saver and stuff like that. I actually really like this trinket, honestly. It might not be the best HPS, but I like the fact that it can save people. Best mythic plus tank is in your group. Prot warrior power, boys. What? Are we not pulling everything? I'm a fan of the BfA branch since it can be used for DPS and healing. Yeah, I'm a fan of unused trinkets, I'll be honest with you, for healers. Unused trinkets are the bizarrunios in my eyes. Let's go, plebs. Let's go. But this is only a 14, man. This is not good, man. We'll see how hard the 14 is, man.
This is the place. I can feel the power of these relics deep in me bones. Of course, we're not the only ones drawn nearby them.
You are too late, outsiders. The temple belongs to my master now. Soon, Zul will awaken.
This sucks, man. The other guy died.
The whole empire will rise again.
We'll see about that, you vile creature.
Find shelter.
This sucks, man. You know why this sucks? I'm having weird...
Find shelter.
Tremor totem for shamans is OP.
Razan was a powerful lord. Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice for Zul.
That's only 55k healing, man. What is this healer doing, man? Can you start healing? Can you start healing, healer? What are you doing, bro? What the hell, man? healer, man. No, what the fuck? Wait, is this raging? What is this? Teaming fortified, okay. Oh wait, I forgot to check if my system settings are on DirectX 12.
Dispel. 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 Dispel.
Rise, fallen one.
We have Earth Elemental to kill this Reaper. He got knocked off, dude. He got knocked off downstairs. Damn, dude. Oh man, Basage is being toxic, dude. Being toxic, man. Why did I use this, man? What the fuck? I thought they're using invisibility to...
Dispel.
I thought they're using invisibility to get past this. Okay. Okay, boys. Communication problem, dude. Communication errors. Communication errors, boys. Okay, fuck my life, man. Cause they were like, they were like, oh, we have to run to the thing because you get past. They all stopped for a second. I was like, what the fuck, man? Dude, I need to pay attention more to the post dungeon prep, if I'm being honest with you. This sucks, man. I don't have a pot for 5 minutes. Doesn't matter. It's a stinky 14, man. It's a smelly 14. It's a stinky 14, man. Stinky 14. This is really hard, man. And I don't have cooldowns. I don't have any defensives. Fuck my life. This sucks.
Paladin roll out of that one.
This is that explosive, man. That's so fudge, dude. That explosion, man. I mean, I can get explosions as well, but that moment, that part of the fight is like so healing intensive. Oh, that actually you're supposed to use the invisibility there.
No, that
How did I get in combat and how did... So we're supposed to skip these. That's so tilting, man, honestly. Honestly, that's so tilting, dude. If I had revival, it would have been fine, but... Oh, in that part, like... is insane amount of healing. It's like you have to get the orbs. It's gonna be like instant wipe. Like without an orb, that's gonna be rough. Do you know what I mean? This is like a really shitty pull.
Dispel. Dispel.
No, if there's no explosives going off, and especially if I have revival, this is gonna be fine. It just can't get an explosive. Explosive takes 50% of your HP, and then these mobs multicast single target abilities, like 2 or 3 at a time on people.
Run out.
It sucks that I didn't have any personals there, man.
Rise, fallen one.
That was fine with the... I don't know if you needed to CC the other one. That would have been fine. We potted before to skip the thing, so actually I potted at the right time, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I tear you apart!
Applied. Someone usually has issues with this one. Oh no, because I updated the weak aura, it makes this noise every time. It makes this noise every time the boss faces me.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
This is fast, man. I can't reach half of the players.
Watch your feet. 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 Watch your feet.
Master, gonna build me again.
Boltal, in pieces again? No matter. I can rebuild him. But when you die, there will be no coming back.
Dispel.
Ah, I didn't have a freaking thing. What the fudge? Oh, why do I see curses? I can't dispel curses, man.
Dispel.
Rise, fallen ones.
I can't see any purple shit on the ground, man. It's gonna suck, man. Taldazar is pretty... God, I don't even have time to apply my debuff because he's so much annoying shit at the start. Wait until it's second necrotic and try to do a 15 Wayne crest. Those are my favorite. My favorite, bro.
Fallen one.
Oh jeez, there's far more on these. That's not a weak core. That's Exorcist Raid Tools. Exorcist design with Legion Dungeon is in mind, though where most ads didn't need to have cast and turtles a big CC. This is a whole new game and pushing very high keys will have multiple casts and kicks. God, I can't even finish that sentence. God damn man. This week is definitely more annoying than the other weeks, man. Than last week. Last week's was like the easiest shit ever.
Rise, fallen one.
Oh no. We were supposed to skip this one.
Servants of Yasma are not welcome here. Ataldazar's power flows through me. Corruption be purified.
Ja, sie den nächsten.
My claws will find your heart. Corruption be purified. The pools must be cleansed.
My thanks for killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple. Impressive. You made it farther than I thought, but I will still be drinking your blood.
Ah! Ah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what the hell? That froze my screen, man.
But you will not live to see.
That froze my screen. That notification. What the fuck?
Let your soul be shattered.
Beware.
What the fudge, man? That notification froze a little bit. Dude. Those notifications, those animations.
Beware.
Let your soul be shattered.
Beware.
Let your soul be shattered.
I can't reach you.
Fools, Zul will rip your spirit.
We messed up so much and we're still able to time it. Like, that's so easy. These Wikarunios. Dude, I'm telling you, sometimes the notifications. Some of those notifications wreck me, boys.
Oh, poor little thing. You been needing some help from old one Samdi.
What? It's Addy bags. I think I'm gonna have to disable some of the animations, and I know how to do it. Wait, I need to go for a quick. So slippery. True question. For mythical scenario ward abundance, probably scenario ward for a lot of the time, but abundance is viable for fights where you feel mana is going to be an issue and there's AoE, heavy AoE damage. Any chance of booking for Holy Paladin? Probably not for a month or something, until I have time to gear up my Paladin a bit more. I'll be honest with you, because I'm only gearing my Druid and Mistweaver at this moment, because I don't have time to grind the Heart of Azeroth on like I have every healer, but I don't have the time to grind with a lot of the different characters. Unfortunately, it sucks, man. Wait, you don't kill anything beside the first boss? Oh, I see it, I see it. I probably will replay my Druid later on. After, because actually I could come on a druid for these lower keys. We're gonna do an 18 very soon. 18 boys.
Drive this scum from the city before high tide.
So, are we ready? I'll need the, what is it? No, water walking doesn't work with this, right? The feather. Can priest do levitate? Oh yeah, we have 3 classes who can do it. I'm doing it now.
Heroes, we'll secure the docks while you push further into the district. With any luck, heroes, we'll secure the docks while you push further into the district. With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide.
Sooner or later, everyone comes.
God damn, dude. Dude, it doesn't break me out of the thing. The mount. I didn't get Pal Frost at all for it. We should have done levitate, man. We should have done levitate, dude. Should have done levitate, man. Screw this. Pal Frost didn't work to shit, man. I should have just went cheap burst, man. I hate going cheap burst in Mythic Plus. I don't want to go cheap burst in Mythic Plus. Yo, Tommy, did you came in to see the fails, man? Did you came in to see the fails? Alliance is a different version. I hate the Alliance version. I'll be completely honest with you. The Horde one has way better one. It's stupid, man. I don't know why we're pulling only 2 boys. Oh, cause the dog is so annoying, man. I heard there might be some world PvP on that monk. The king of world PvP, boys. The king of world PvP.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Jesus, man.
Run away, little girl.
Just need to apply that physical damage at least, man. Holy shit.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Rise, fallen one.
Dude, these actually kinda lag.
You're next!
Beware.
Incoming! Come here!
Beware.
You can't run! Ends to the slaughter!
Where's the frontal stone?
You're next!
Dude, I can't focus on this at all, man.
Ends to the slaughter! You're next!
Beware.
Incoming! Ends to the slaughter! I'll chop you lot to bits!
Beware.
You can't run!
This guy was about to do the frontal cleave there. Who's doing the frontal cleave here, man? Alright, that was just about fine.
Me go to waste.
Heroes, my scouts report heavy fighting near the palace.
Please, ensure Lady Proudmoore's safety. I'll remove the rest of this filth from the docks.
Beware.
Jesus, man, this is so much. The new PC is amazing, Balva. How did they do it? It's a different game, man! Oh shoot, man. Dude, Spotter is so good for these tactics. It's stupid.
Target you.
Rise, fallen one.
Why did I pop double cooldowns on myself? Siege with the spotter bonus, man. Strong. Strong spotter bonus. Strong, man.
Whatever you have belongs to me now.
Beware. Beware.
Captain Lockwood, our forces have lost control of the docks.
It makes no difference. Me cannons will soon reduce
Beware.
transmission to rubble.
Dude, this is such a nightmare.
Beware.
This is so freaking messy, man. Oh, I nearly moved out and god damn dude, got hit by it. What? What's the range on that, man? What is the range on that shit?
Target you, target you.
Wait, the thing doesn't work for cannons.
Target you.
Are you using any new talents anymore? No, there's nothing. There was no changes for misviewers. There was no changes for misviewers at all.
Target you.
No changes. No, very little changes.
No survivors! All hands! Attack! All cannons! Fire!
Oh.
Clear the deck!
I can't see where she's shooting. She's shooting that way. The pleb.
I'm tired of
This
this!
is easy gonna be too
Decimator
done.
rounds! Fire!
That was a close one, if I'm being honest with you.
Clear the deck! Here's lead in your gut!
Here's lead in your gut. Lead in your gut.
I sail to uncharted waters.
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our southern wall. Stop them, and we may have a
Sand?
chance at driving them from Boralis.
I'll rally the militia and secure the castle. Good hunting.
Die, maggot!
Beware. Beware.
This was a scuffed pull, man.
Beware.
What the fudge? It's hard to see with two of them.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Rise, fallen one.
Oh Jesus, I'm stuck, man. Dude, Frostickies can really heal themselves really well, man. It's insane. Like, they have... How do I not see? Dude, it's too hard to see bananas. I'm blind on bananas, man. I'm blind on bananas, like legit, I can't see these bananas.
Beware.
Those bananas, man. Those bananas, bros. Like, it's not these swirly things. There's bananas on the ground left afterwards. Can't see shit here, man. Fuck. What are the marks for? Dude, the trinket saved lives.
Dispel.
Rise, fallen one.
Beware.
Jesus, man, these are rough.
Target you.
Jesus, how much damage?
Heroes, we need your aid. That sea giant is demolishing everything in its path.
Let's go. The spotter tactic is working pretty well though. Dude, this sucks for melee, like legitimately.
Beware.
This is such a handy tactic, man. You just keep a spotter alive and you just kill it, man. And you just kill everybody else. But the problem is, I can't drink at any point in this. What the fuck? I can't reach Wikiboo.
Beware.
Dude, how much damage?
Let me guess.
How much
You got in over your head.
damage, man? How much damage? Holy crap. I should have went. Fuck. I should have went with them.
Full fathom 5, your bones shall lie.
Target you.
Beware.
Rise, fallen ones.
Beware.
There was the problem there. There were like 3 people who had 9 stacks or something like that with the debuff, and it was doing a shitloads of damage. So it was like 3 people. If I had revival, it would have been. It won't be a thing, but. Yeah, there were like 3 people who had like over 10.
Full fathom 5, your bones shall lie.
Beware.
The depths will be your tomb.
Beware.
The depths will be your tomb.
Beware.
The depths will be your tomb.
I need to freaking use my stone. I used the stone at the very start.
Will be your tomb.
Beware.
Oh, this is perfect.
The depths will be your tomb.
Beware.
The depths will be your tomb.
Let's go, 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 let's go. I'm an old hello mama sausage.
Beware.
Return my body to the
You've done it! Without their giant, Ashvane's forces will be pushed out of the city.
3 minutes on the last, 2.5 minutes on the last boss.
Without the Kultiran fleet, you have no hope of
2.5 minutes on the last boss.
Allow me to demonstrate.
This is GG, man.
Their gate has fallen. Breach the city and slay all who oppose me.
Ashvane's beast is destroying our ships. Looks like there are still artillery pieces in the wreckage. Reassemble them and kill her pet before we have nothing left to repel Ashvane's fleet.
Sucks, man.
Range 5.
Get this thing off me!
How did that happen?
Get this thing off me!
Range 5.
Don't let this beast eat me! Get this thing off me! Help! I owe you one. Now, just give me a second to get this cannon working. Armed and ready. Blast that kraken back to the depths.
Yeah, this sucks, man.
Don't let this beast eat me! Don't let this beast eat me!
Range 5.
Don't let this beast eat me!
Ah, man. Because we...
Poor little thing. You've been needing some help from old one Samdi.
Don't let this beast eat me! Help! You have my thanks. Now I'll get this cannon prepped for some payback. Ready to fire!
Range 5.
Ah, come on, game. Don't be like this.
Get this thing off me!
I don't know if I can heal from that side.
Help!
Range 5.
Get this thing off me! You have my thanks. Now I'll get this cannon prepped for some payback. Armed and ready. Blast that kraken back to the depths.
Oh, man, dude, that was nearly so ripped, man. I hate this dungeon. This is the dungeon that I barely ever do. This is the dungeon that I barely ever do. Like, I just want to get to 15 in time and just leave this forever. I do not enjoy Siege of Borealis.
Speak with me when you're ready to put an end to Ashvane's fleet.
425. Fuck off. That's sad, man. What was it? What was it over time? Ah, dude, that's so... Such a sad dude. Wait, I had to reload the chat. Dean is streaming balance is screwing. Wow, wait, what? Need balance is quitting. Wow. Wait, for real? Oh, not even fun grinding Azeroth. Damn, dude.
Which one do I want?
Damn, dude. People quitting the games.
I mean, several items I could use, but nothing I'm like dying for.
Even at like base item level?
Like a pair of shadow gloves is the only thing I want base item level.
Okay.
My holy item level is actually really high right now. It's like 408, 409.
Where are we going?
I think
King's
Rest.
Yeah, before we get too tired. We warmed up, but like we're borderline tired. So let's do that and do it.
Just mad at the fucking teaming explosive at the moment.
King's Rest
like
boys to get it for some of the achievements.
So
That
I feel like
That
warming
sucks,
up
man.
more
She's a Borealis
isn't gonna
freaking
exactly
it.
help me, so I might as well just go.
That don't even was shit for me. Did so much mistakes.
I'm loving this new, in quotes, build. It's really decent for AoE and single target. Like I was doing. I'm loving this new build I'm trying.
Oh.
It's really decent. Like, see how much Shadow Word pain damage I'm doing? Like I used to do half of that.
Oh wow.
It basically does so much damage now because like I have 3 traits that buff it, so like it does double damage now. So like that makes it really good on AoE and really good on single target because like it's one of the main spells I use.
I need to get good, dudes. We need to get good.
And then I have Mindseer, which is like the filler AoE that does shit ton of damage. Ideally, I would want one.
Which stand you think is best overall, Brewmaster or Vengeance? Brewmaster, without a doubt. Vengeance Demon Hunter at high mythic and high rating is a meme, man. It's a meme.
Wait,
even in Mythic Plus, depends on Mythic Plus they're better. But still, man, Brewmasters are arguably the best tanks this expansion. Arguably.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one.
Because they're maybe not the best in Mythic Plus, but they're very up there, and they're the best in raiding. But here, I should stop saying like if
then there's a Witch Doctor with.
If you're not doing really high-end content, play Vengeance. Vengeance is probably the most fun tanking spec. This is what most people are telling me. They're saying that Vengeance Demon Hunters are extremely fun to play.
I feel like I'm just gonna get one-shot by the Frost Shocks.
It's gonna target me first.
I actually think I'm gonna suicide. Like unless we're doing well on time, I'm gonna suicide before third boss, and go get the decent pure single target like gear and. Cause like this works for what we're doing now, but.
Time in an 18. More scared of how hard the ads will hit me.
I guess we're not really guess we're not really skipping anything except for into the first boss room. Not really much use of making a route.
Basically kill them.
It's sad to see Vengeance at the start of BfA. A lot of people were running Vengeance for high Mythic Plus, but then people stopped playing Vengeance Demon Hunters. Like honestly, people just stopped playing Vengeance completely.
Not having gliders XD.
No.
I had them when I was engineer, but now can't be arsed.
I still have them left from World of Warcraft launch.
Wait, aren't you engineer? No, you're not. No.
I bought a ridiculous amount for Legion launch.
Do we actually do we actually want to invest past the first 2 constructs and the Shadow Eye? Or should we just kill them and wait some?
Sounds like
what, the first ones?
Yeah, like usually we invest pot into the first boss room.
Because we can't, because if you kill them, we're gonna be over percentage.
Well, we are going to be that anyways.
Yeah, so it's,
And
I think it's worth skipping. How much over the percentage we're gonna be?
With skipping them, we're 7%.
It's like technically we can kill the first ones and skip the bridge pack. That's the only 2 routes that are available for this.
Yeah, so you mean like so we invest.
We invest the bridge pad before after the second boss. So when the 3rd boss dies, we can actually pass it without pulling any other ones. There's one mob pack there.
Like we kill the patrolling brute and we invest to the
It
pack
just
that's in front
it just
of the-
depends on which one you want to do. Like you can do the skipping the first one or skipping the bridge pack. But if you have Aurum, like if you use the thing, it's not that big of a deal to not skip the bridge pack. To enslave the thing.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have a DK, you would probably skip the bridge pack.
I feel like we've depleted way more than King's Rest than we need to. Just by trying to skip the bridge pack and then going wrong.
Yeah, I think it's no point skipping the bridge.
What about like this? Oh, it's gonna take forever to share. So like we invest into the first boss room, then we just
What kind of
kill
part is the second
everything.
one on the left of the
And
bottom
then
map?
after the second boss,
Prolonged power, the cheap.
we invest past the very first pack because that's 3 casters and a berserker. Then we just stand in the middle of that big room. Then we kill the witch doctor and berserker. That's the closest. Then we can. then we
Wait,
can
where are
save
you on?
this.
I just opened the MDT now.
So like after second boss, like the big slime.
Yeah.
The first pack up those stairs is 3 casters and
Yeah, they're
a
really
berserker.
annoying.
Yeah, we can invest past those, right? Or does the brute have truce?
I'm actually not sure.
Just killed all 4 head.
I think it actually says if you read on the information on.
Oh yeah, it says
Wait, do you mean like
stealth.
G12 you want to skip?
It does not have stealth detect apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
Yeah, G12.
And then just clear the rest.
Yeah, so I'm trying to share again because apparently it didn't send.
Oh my god, so dude. So why you been up, dude?
Yeah, and then that brute that's right next to
Oh
that pack, we
my
can just leave it.
god.
We're done with.
Blast from the past, dudes.
No,
Mystery
not-
Monk of this
not
piece
the
for
one
Mythic
that's,
Plus.
right next to that pack, because
I think
a
it's easier to
team
play
map.
Mystery Monk.
It doesn't have a patrol.
Easier, in all honesty.
The
This
normal
beast requires
patrols.
tank to play to your
So-
strengths. Mystery Monk can
So
just
we
carry
just
through
invest
it.
into that big room with the witch doctor and berserker, and then we kill those. Then we
God
just
damn,
move on
dude.
through the dungeon like normal.
Hello, Dome Horror, how are you, man?
And actually just hold over the brute and you can see.
Wait, what do we
patrol.
at the start? What do we kill? Do we skip that too?
We skip the beginning too, yeah. We invest into the first boss.
Oh wait, I didn't have to construct. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No, it set at 98% because I didn't have the third construct selected in the second boss room.
Oh, okay.
He was like under the blobs and I didn't see him.
Yeah, but I think this should be fine, and it'll make Valeria's life a bit easier as well. Even though none of the packs on that bridge is particularly easy, we can skip one that's a job.
Somebody can like warn me not to second pot on the second boss, so I don't fuck that up again.
Sure. I can try to remember.
Yeah, I'll try the same, but should be fine.
Bootless, how are you, man? So long time to see. How are you? Buckles changed. Yeah, changed everything about the stream. New layout, new background, new computer, man. Changes.
So,
where's Leroy when you need them?
Thing you shared?
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yes, twice.
We just started the dungeon going to first boss, and just after the second boss we in this one pack.
Yep.
Are we ever gonna pull anything that's more than 3 packs, 3 mobs? Or are we going super slow?
Well, it's teaming, right? So
I mean,
they just have more than that by default.
Kinda wanna go slow on the bridge part.
yeah, we're not pulling multiple packs together. 1845.
Bootless, thank you for the $2 Renos from the super chats. But, do you get it? But. What up, player?
4 pulls that have 4 more mobs.
What do you think about Holy Priest and Mythic Plus? Holy Priests are perfectly viable, man.
To CC and those
I feel a lot of people bring down Holy Priests and Mythic Plus, but I feel the Holy Priests are more than capable.
We have Shackle.
More than capable.
Well, one. And we have the skills thingy for another one. I'm not sure if you can hex.
Most of these are undead, so I can't really.
Yeah, well, we have 2 then. And what a Mrs. thingy.
Can you mind control one of the bone warriors
No,
in the
no,
beginning?
doesn't work on undead. They have no brain to control.
No, like Oramis is mind control. The pet
Oh
thing.
wait, my mind control works actually. I didn't know.
They have no brain to mind control.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be a damage loss.
What, bone warriors?
Yeah, like, can you actually take anything in that first room as pet?
Never actually tried.
Might be worth trying. I think the champions are... Like the champions and the witches you can't, but the warrior you should be able to.
We'll see.
We could go old school. I mind control the big guy and let his friends kill him.
Wait, are you thinking about CCing the first packs?
No, not.
To be honest.
Maybe like shackling one of the mobs in the big pack, like the. But maybe. Or
Does that work?
I don't know.
I don't think any CC works on them actually.
I don't think so either.
I don't think anything actually works. You have to take it.
You can stun the warriors.
You can stun them, but you can't actually. I remember last time trying to do paralyzed, no CC was working on them, or they break out of the CC because when they enrage.
Oh.
Like you have to take it, and like the only way to do it is like I'll ring a piece when they go in range, because there'll be sometimes on really high keys you'll hero the big pack, not the boss.
Yeah, we're gonna do that here.
On this one? In the first boss?
Yeah, we're not gonna hero the boss. It's fortified, so.
Okay.
It's the big 4-pack that needs to be heroed, I think.
Okay. But yeah, besides that, the only other actual big pack is the one at the end.
I don't know what level this key is actually. I think this is only like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see the Beastmaster already at like G14.
I don't actually know what level this key is.
I'll take that, and then we have the Raptor with the.
They're going hardcore. Like, oh my god! I got 19 proc on Coastal Potion.
Big guy, hopefully. And then we have another package.
I got 19 proc on a Coastal Potion.
Yeah.
Only needs the priest CC because he's the dangerous. That is the caster.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Witch Doctor cast as well?
It's a Frost Shock cast. reduce some movement speed.
Is that the priest?
No, the witch doctor.
No, I actually don't know what level this is. I'm assuming this is a 14.
He targets random people with the frost shock like instantly. I feel like it would be safer to CC him.
King's Rest
because he's
bros.
gonna borderline one-shot people.
Oh, okay. It's just more scared of the bolt he doesn't.
Well, we can interrupt the priest. Can't interrupt instant casts.
Yeah, that's the only pet we need to see of him. The rest
Yeah.
will be fine.
Everyone has 2 invis spots, right?
Yes. Can't decide on my talents.
What?
How fast do you think a pack's gonna go? Like
not fast.
Over 2 minutes? Over 2 minutes per pack.
No,
not per pack. No, like one.
Okay, then it's not worth going.
Can you summon? I need to get. I forgot to get mana food.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure, let the slow DK go summon.
I'm already outside.
We're gonna do 118 key, but
another one, right? And you
I'm not
just
sure
like
if this is the
Larry on
18.
who's standing there doing nothing.
You're lying right now. I'm never standing still. I'm jumping around. Look at me. So
Standing, not standing still.
I'm not standing. I'm jumping. Or running.
Appreciate your patronage.
Can't decide.
Let's go. What level is this game?
18.
Oh, this is 18 Kings.
Welcome to the party, MadSkill.
Cough, cough. I'm actually really sick all of a sudden, guys. Bye. Yeah, it's pretty much 3 target cleave all the way, except for Weeping and Blood packs.
Oh shit. King's Rest 18. Fuck.
Ready for the doom.
Jesus Christ, man.
Are we dispelling and then invising, or invising like all the way, right?
You're invising past the shadow ads.
Okay.
Best part about this dungeon, 10 seconds of waiting here, and then you run down to the door to wait there for like 20 seconds.
It's less than 10 seconds in this door.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll King. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
That's for Speedy Death Knight getting there ASAP.
It's not a long walk though, so it's fine.
This sucks, man. This fucking sucks. This I can't remember which interrupt it is, but the AoE one from the ads is probably gonna one-shot if it's not interrupted.
Shadow Ball Volley.
Yeah. Can you hold your interrupt for that, Valeria, and then we other ones can just focus the other casts? Oh, I've used mine.
Oh shit.
I'll take this cut.
The small lads.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Have that.
You can wait longer, so we get our cooldown.
Fucking raging.
I forgot to unput the ground trinket. I guess it's fine for some single target. Probably under 5 targets, it's good.
I'm scared about the tank going down
It feels
here
so
during
awkward
raging.
to make 2 unused trinkets. And then, like, one of the unused trinkets is you stand still and channel something for 4 seconds.
Damage now. Oh.
I'll interrupt first. Just wait until the end of the Shadow Volley cast. But
You want to rip back? Lift up. Gripping.
I have 6 seconds.
No cooldown now.
Why don't I keep that? I don't.
Someone interrupt next.
I can.
Jesus Christ, man.
I can interrupt this.
This is annoying as F. AF.
This is so cancer.
Yep.
It's the easy part.
No, it's the easy part, yes, but it's just so cancer to be melee and trying to like avoid all the fucking whirlwind.
Will you agree with the first cast?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get the second cast then.
Interrupt the shadow bolt.
I'll get this next one.
Fuck, man. Dude, this as melee sucks big major.
Shadow bolt. They win because it aims at me, so I always get hit.
I'd love to pull fastly.
I can't really. It's
maybe I should save these first.
Try shackling the warrior.
What? Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can? Good.
Just makes it a bit easier.
This explosive you can...
Yeah, I'm killing him.
You're next army. Oh, never mind. I have him 1 second.
I have it.
You do? I gripped it.
Yeah, I didn't use mine very.
Yeah, I saw.
I'll get this guy.
I was like really close to your cost, you know? Like the cost slash
Yeah.
your interrupt pool, I was like really close, so I just gripped it.
I have it. I have it.
Oh.
Take some extra damage for 2 seconds now.
I'll get next.
Taking extra damage now. Again.
Should I release the warrior?
Wait, maybe.
It's 2 stacks up the raid.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it could stack.
Wait, I should have healed it. I'm the target.
Doesn't matter. Easy peasy import warrior can take any.
Should I release?
Rise, fallen ones.
I'll just out this. Doesn't matter if it's enough.
Hey guys, off the smash.
Warrior smash can never bug out.
It's smashing time.
I'm gonna break.
Oh, my thing ran out!
Take a lot more than 45k there. Oh wait, it's still just the previous pack, right?
Yeah. I guess I'll heal it on the boss then, actually.
I'm just gonna pull the boss directly. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, I'm famous. That sucks.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Kinda hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts a little. Would be worse if it was tyrannical.
Let me get the smallest close.
This sucks so much, man. I can't do any damage, man.
No trinket there.
Yeah, just take it.
Trade thingy. Up where you stand.
Ouch, that's...
Run away, little girl! Run away.
This legit takes half your HP. What the fuck?
You come to 18.
New boss.
I'll slow them.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Motherfucker, he does it once on me when I don't have AMS, then the entire fight I'm waiting for him to do it on me. AMS and he just doesn't do it. Oh shit. Nope, still not a win. What a dick.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Jesus Christ, man. This is not even tyrannical, boys.
I'll slow them again.
New boss.
You guys really don't need help with that, do you?
No, I don't.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Damn you.
Nice try.
Now I get it again. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the free procs so I can do more boss money. Hoping defensive from distance.
Run out.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
First boss done?
Easy clap, man. 0 deaths.
3 more to go.
The hard part is over.
You can't
We've won.
We get reaping in this room.
The hard part is over.
Focus the queen.
Yeah.
I'll take next.
Okay, you do. Take
Run
next.
away, little girl!
Oh, that hurts.
Run away.
One take next.
I'm not sure why I was surprised that hurt.
Can't take the one off.
Boo shadow dotted me.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Dude, I'm too scared to
next.
use the fucking trinket because
Where
I
is the
can't
cooldown
move
for the
once I
spin
use the
thing?
trinket. I'm jamming this trinket right now.
Run away.
Can use it quickly. And the boss is dead. Look at me.
Bot. Nice.
Got 2 ticks off. Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Stupid bomb trinket. Like on Mechatorg I also just unequipped it because I just never have a point where I can use it. So, you know,
On Mechatorg I'm doing like the most meme build for Holy Priest. I'm playing like a Resto Druid. I went like you want mastery heavy, like usually.
Why can't
I went
they
full crit haste and I'm
drink?
like spamming renews because like
Why can't they drink,
it's all
man?
trickle
What the
damage, nothing like
Why am I
daily
in
drops.
combat?
I have no idea.
I'll grip first one.
yep. I just keep him still.
Run away, little girl!
This
out.
barrage.
Run away.
The barrage is gonna hurt by like every time.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Make him stun the barrage.
So defensive.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
I was just doing the fucking trinket so I wouldn't have been able to grip.
Why am I
Trinket
constantly in
sucks,
combat, man? What the fudge, man?
Terrible for that.
I'm waiting
any
to
fight where you
drink.
need to do something
There
besides
you
like, you know,
go.
stand still.
If
like
it's a pack on the right, you have to kill the blade.
It's like the Gul'dan trinket that you spin around and couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's that, but longer.
Oh.
That was 2.5. Oh wow. Ah, it's
Yeah, she...
Yeah,
that's where you have to focus.
Hey guys, fair warning, shoot hurts.
They activate at different time.
Ooh, that also hurts.
Well, she do the shit that. Did the shit back there.
Good back. And what's the back one?
Run away.
Nope. I parried it. Eat shit, little raptor. 2% parry chance, get wrecked.
Wow.
Wait, how much parry do I feel? I think it's like only like 5%.
2% parry chance.
I have 5% as well.
That's probably less than.
I have no space in my bags, man. That's the #1 issue.
Got that.
Hail does space code.
Dispel.
Wait, what? Oh, I got melee.
It's this pink thing.
No, I got melee.
Really?
Dispel.
Yeah. 282k melee.
280k melee.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah, the main guy hit me. It was bad, 22k over. Cool.
This sucks,
oh shit,
man.
I just remembered I got it. I forgot when this past this, so I need to wait for 30 seconds for unfortunately. You guys surviving?
I think so.
Dispel.
So annoying.
Rise, fallen one.
Oh, this
I
is
have
bad.
element.
Dispel.
Bye bye or miss if you get target.
There's only one guy behind me.
Kill him.
Oh, he's on skills.
Dispel.
I have thing. Should be fine, man.
That's a lot of smashes.
Like 3 smash.
Stand in it.
Elemental is so
Or
strong,
DPS to stand
man.
inside.
Good live.
Dispel.
Oh, jeez.
Risking it, I'm using my trinket.
For fuck's
Oh, that surely spawned like right next to me. That was so good.
It could have been visual bug as well, so you got hit.
Dude, how much damage?
Dispel.
Yikes. It's fine, I didn't want to hit anything anyway, that's cool.
I'm just gonna use my cooldowns on this guy because I can't cast anything in the blob room.
I get ahead of everyone else and then I drink.
Yeah, well, I'll help with explosives with if like you know they're not overwhelmingly. But yeah, I really can't do much as well.
And I can spam frost stroke, that's about everything I can do. So I'll help out too.
So what you're saying is I get to nest all the outs?
I guess we can't really cast,
Watch
so
your step.
kinda have to.
Are we doing a big pull or are we like spacing it out?
Spacing it out is safer now.
And should be, plausible rape or something.
Watch your step.
Might be scared with
What's
the
the
evening construct.
What the fuck?
You see that fucking 180 eat it?
Yeah. Fake.
I'm like telling you guys to be careful of the beam and then he just 180s
Watch your
towards me.
step.
Best you paid ever.
Like,
Oh, look at the trinket value.
works almost the same as Wrath of Souls did.
It's literally the same.
Blood contagion almost wiped out these
Because when I saw it was just...
This King's Rest is such a tight timer, man. I don't like...
It is actually different, because what cooldown trinket
It's not gonna be...
It's
It's
12
like...
hits of damage and it just target random target every time.
It will have no problem.
This
It's
one
gonna be rough.
yeah, but this one does like 4 hits and they just do AoE damage.
But there is a big guy outing that as well.
No. I just pulled some.
Line of sight.
I can't hit that guy without... Or I mean that explosive without pulling the guy.
It did, I get 5.
Okay.
Somebody say waste of CDs. Actually, they're living pretty long.
Why can't I see the camera? Why is the camera so
I was
buggy?
promised I did nothing. So shit.
I had Stormkeeper up, so I could actually do a few chain light. Because they're wins.
I think I pressed something. Okay, there you go.
I'll stun so you can pop.
With the trinket value. Most things just leave do now. 100k, not too bad for use. Probably actually is even worth costing an AoE patch.
$15k deeps, man. This is how we roll. This is how we roll in the city.
Both of them?
Watch your step.
No.
Oh,
This is a bridge guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's beamons.
Beware.
Oh, the teaming one has the bridge.
Only that beam was like
Watch your step.
Kill all the mobs around him. Can't wait for them to introduce the friendly fire ethics. Bench all the melee for life.
What about Earthquake? I'll just kill the group and all the time.
Yeah, that's why you don't bring melee anymore.
Yeah, but even the tank. I'm gonna like constantly knock down the... Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that will never be enough fix. Everybody runs AoE stuff in like...
This one has so much HP, man.
Don't bring anything.
Just don't bring anything, yeah. Don't play.
Blood contagion almost wiped
bring a
out
fucking
these
frostblade
unloved.
Well, what made you think it will be a good challenge for Resto this week?
But the
Would be a good challenge? What do you mean, like the hardest?
That's why you kite, I guess.
I'll be honest with you, King's Rest is one of the most annoying ones, if I'm being completely... Like, I hate doing King's Rest. The only reason I'm doing is because we have 18 key, but King's Rest can be pleb math.
I'm gonna get reaping anyways.
Oh.
With these?
No, but with the other packs.
Where is the damage, boys?
Oh, we still have blob stuff.
Yeah.
And the construct.
Trinket, let's go! Smack. I actually really want to wear like when I get like if I ever get the big thing again, I want to use the trinket because it makes you even bigger. So like with my fat ass Tauren ass, like it's already massive. Just to like, you know, make sure nobody gets to see anything in the fight.
Go, AoE. I will stun them now. 1 second.
Yeah, heavy deep.
$21k DPS. Fudge me, man. That's more than my boomkin.
So do we know where we want the hero?
On the boss again.
Hero boss with looking for it.
have elemental for that, right? The reaping.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's the thing. Like I can like I can probably answer really fast with your own breath, but it's kind of you know, if we do the boss at the same time, I'll still be doing like the same boss time as well.
Want me to pull boss with reaping at?
Yeah, we can do it.
Wait for the reaping as or just pull.
Yeah. Wait for him to like group up
Ah,
a bit.
I used the
Just
wrong
blast.
one.
It's this one, by the way.
Space Goat is know everything now. That's how it works.
It's a professional mythic class.
What?
Chalice at catacombs.
Rise, fallen
Fallen ones. You have to wait a lot, or no?
Just
Right?
tell when I can pull boss.
Go now.
Your blood is cursed.
Stunned.
I like this.
Of the fire.
Dude.
Watch out for crush.
Lag.
Just fucking watch out, guys.
It's like watch out for that, watch out for that, watch out for crush again.
Fine, I'll drop my
Crush, double crush.
Target changed.
Oh man, you're confusing me. It's a smash.
Where is it? I'm coming.
Right side.
I saved you.
My UI is...
What's
oh, never mind.
Is it okay?
I can still use some, but just not all of them.
Crush.
Reloading.
Target you.
Damn it. That was weird.
I'm getting it.
I have it, yeah, good.
Dude, that does so much damage.
Guys, fired a lot of damage.
Weird.
No, dodge.
Heal the fool.
That does so much fudging damage.
Dodge.
This was fun. We should do this more often.
I honestly think like reaping plus a boss on fortified really isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Depends on me.
Heal the fool.
If we ever actually play with Unholy, we would do so much boss damage.
Target changed.
It's even on 18 and we're pulling it with boss and everything, so.
That's right.
Oh, that's right side.
I'm coming. I saved you.
The dead.
So coming, what was taking a while?
Gonna try to...
I'm gonna get some space for us.
Heal the fool.
I just noticed that I did fuck up potion because we were already in combat at the start.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Heal the fool.
I don't have a defensive weapon, so...
The dead must be preserved.
I guess we can just go ahead without armies. Do you just wait again for any spot?
I have 50 seconds as well.
Okay, we have to wait. Have to wait for the healer.
This temple is under Gahul's power.
So wait, this is what we skip.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't have. You can go and we die in his res.
No, I can't go either, so like, let's just wait 30 seconds.
Just wait for the new spot for people.
I don't think we will make the time.
Yeah, we won't. 20 minutes from here on the low key.
Usually when we do it, it's like 16,
Okay,
17.
new plan, we can still make it. Just invest to the end and then heroic leap, charge back.
This timer is so rough, man. It's so
What's,
rough.
the cooldown on the AirPods?
14.
10 seconds. Wait, when are we... Up to where do we invest? Just
in the big room.
To the middle.
To the next pack.
Okay, so we skip one pack.
We skip this pack and the brute.
I'm ready.
Is the brute patrolling?
Yeah, he's going back now.
Oh, there's 2 brutes.
Wait, does he patrol all the way?
Not sure.
We might have to...
No.
Okay.
Because...
Can we just wait for him to walk back here then? Then we invest spot back.
kill
The
them.
main thing is we want the big guy.
This
the
dungeon
one that's always there
is...
Yeah, they're both going away, so we can
Yeah,
go
let's
now.
go.
Why do you want to pull the brute with these two mobs here?
No. We just take this Berserker and Witch Doctor.
Hold up, that's the whole plan.
No, we want to save the brute. We can go back for him after the dungeon.
Dodged it.
I can't see
There
shit.
goes that man.
Oh.
Beware.
Well,
And this is where it goes downhill.
I hate this dungeon. Can we just never? Can we just agree to never ever try those stupid stealth skips in a shitty dungeon again? It always goes wrong.
oh boy.
Not that part. So now we have to go back to spell those things.
Yeah, we just must dispel this and take the shortcut.
GG, dudes. It was going so... It wasn't gonna be in time. It wasn't even gonna be in time on the thing.
I got stuck behind the brazier, so I couldn't get out of the knockback thing. So I got knocked into
Or
the
maybe it
brute,
was. I don't know.
which then instantly one-shot me with an auto attack, which then aggroed onto you guys and killed everyone. I think it killed Kaboo first. I don't know. That was great. Hey, wait, they
Let's just
finally
go
fixed
slowly.
it.
Fix what?
Details finally fixed it so that you actually have like deaths showing when you go to overall for a dungeon. You're actually showing all the deaths. Before it would only show it for like the current pool, and you couldn't do like overall and then see all the deaths.
It's so fun to see how many deaths you have.
I guess we have to kill this pack then. Shackle
Yeah.
one and pet the other one. And did
Just kill them all.
Tackle one of the casters.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be in time.
I think-
This time, a King's Rest timer is
shackle the
really
Witch Doctor
tight.
and then take the Berserker as pet maybe. Then we just roll interrupts.
We ready? Should I do it? Oh, it doesn't
Wait
matter.
for the brute. He's too close.
My thing is what aggro instantly. So
I'll interrupt first on unmarked hex.
And around the side on here, so everything